this is Kevin O'Malley, and today we're doing Sam Adams Nitro Coffee Stout. It is brewed with coffee, Sumatran and an Indian coffee that I don't remember what it was. Stout with coffee added, a nitro widget inside this can gives our coffee stout this incredibly smooth, creamy taste. You notice a swirling cascade of energy as the beer settles into your glass. The widget does work for you, so chill, pour, and enjoy. So I'm using an Imperial pint glass because I'm trying to get as much space to allow the nitrogen to work. It is, like I said, a coffee stout, so it does have coffee in it, so it has an adjunct in it. No! An adjunct! Adjuncts are big now. We got all the fruit beers, we got the coffee stouts, the espresso stouts. So adjuncts are not necessarily bad, it's just when you use cheap stuff to replace good malt to make good beer. I was going to say something else about this, don't remember what it was. So let's go ahead and crack it and give it a pour. Ooh, whoa. And obviously you want to pour this right in. I shouldn't say obviously. We do want to pour this right in, and hopefully we can get a good picture of it. Cascading, yes we will. So, yes, let's hold that up to the camera. Look at that, was that beautiful? That classic nitro cascading effect. Nitrogen is, I guess, the bubbles are smaller than carbon dioxide, so that's part of what gives it the effect. It also gives it a creaminess, a creamy mouthfeel. Carbon dioxide gives it a little bit more bite. So, and on a stout, the creaminess really seems to settle in. What a beautiful looking beer. They did a good job on that part of it. Let's do the aroma. Actually, we should do the Hey, I can actually see through it if I put it right up to the light. But in general, it's dark with a dark, creamy, off-white, tan head on it. It's not a real dark brown head. It's on a lighter brown on the tan side. So it's not a really dark brown head on it. And usually when I do the pour, I was talking about the nitro, when I do the pour, I always do my pitch. Please sign up, subscribe, leave comments. Now let's do the aroma. So you do get the coffee, but it's not overwhelming. It's fairly subdued. And you get some of that classic dark fig, date, dark fruit flavor you get from a lot of stouts. And then I get a little bit of the roasted malt. You can get that toasty, calmly roasted malt. Actually a quite intense, flavorful aroma. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. That was more head than anything else. Okay, so you get really bitter black coffee up front. I mean, it tastes, I used to drink black coffee, I don't anymore, but I used to drink black coffee, and you definitely get that bitter black coffee taste up front. Definitely has that creamy mouthfeel going on. Really, yeah, really like milk chocolate. I use milk chocolate a lot to describe a lot of the other stouts, but in that case I'm using it more as a flavor. In this case it's really more like drinking a milkshake is probably the word I'm looking for. Like a milkshake, that real creamy smoothness to it. Black coffee. Hint of that dark fruit, hint of chocolate. It finishes black coffee again. Exceptional smoothness, beautiful pour, beautiful looking beer. I know a lot of times Sam Adams gets dogged a little bit, and they make some beers that don't thrill me, but they do make some really good beers. Every time I go to one of my chain restaurants and I can at least get a Rebel, I can at least get a drinkable IPA, I want to run out and kiss Jim Cook, because prior to that I was getting Yangling, you know, and it was like, at least I got something I can drink. So Sam makes some good beer. He does get, they do get dogged, probably because Jim gets a little whiny sometimes. Hey, we invented craft beer. Well, we know it, but you still got to bring your A game. And they do bring your A game on a lot of beers. That being said, this is not an A beer. This is a good beer. Presentation-wise, it's a phenomenal beer. Taste-wise, it needs a little bit more of a boost. I want a little bit more of the milk chocolate flavor. I want a little bit more of the roasted malts coming through. So, solid beer. Give it a B. I'm going to give it an 85 out of 100. Till next time, keep drinking.